Hey guys, Echo here, and today I will be trying to just mess around a bit while I make sure my audio settings are actually working for once. So it's going to be a bit of a lower stakes video today, because I don't really trust my settings for anything more serious than just a one-off. So let's just see how far we can get in this world in half an hour. Of course, always have to start by punching a tree. Pretty convenient this time that I am right on top of one. Just easiest way to make it to the ground safely. Also gets me my necessary resources. I also want to find sheep so I can get a bed so I can skip the first night. That would be nice. And also food. Food is important. Oh, tree. Okay. I'm just gonna wait for the drops from that. I forgot. This isn't like a crafting table. There we go. Then just gonna do that. Let's make some basic tools. I've got enough wood from just that one tree for now. So let's just make a pickaxe. And I'll wait to make an axe until I've got stone. Oh. I completely forgot I turned on bonus chest. What do we have in here? Oh, didn't even need to make that pickaxe. And I know I don't generally go through more than one stone pickaxe, so that's just take up inventory space. Or I'll force myself to use it and mine longer until it breaks. Could be fuel for a furnace, though. Now let's find some non-mossy stone. There we go. That was easy. I was worried I'd have to go through... Oh, was that... That sounded like a sad dog. Oh, dog. I don't usually encounter the black ones in the wild. It's cute. Unfortunately, I have no bones. Hello. Don't know why you made a sad noise when I first heard you. But you're a dog here. I'll come back. Anything gonna spawn down here in the darker area? Oh! Oh, iron already, wow. And chance for skeletons down in that hole. Which I am going to stay out of for now. Actually, let's make this little hole, little house, nice and easy. Just put up a couple of torches. I'll add some walls. Seems like a good way to save some time. Now I've got to make some stone tools. Also gonna make another crafting table, just because I don't want to go back to the one I left behind. Let's put it in what's going to be inside. Okay, stick, get out of my way. This is one of the fastest occurrences of iron in one of my new worlds. I don't think I've gotten this lucky before. It's a big vein, wow. I am lucky today. I'm not actively looking for a sheep right now, so I might end up staying that first night. But as long as I use it to strip mine or something, it's not really that dangerous anyway. And I do have keep inventory on. And yeah, it really wouldn't be much of a threat to wander around and try to fight things. Might go very poorly, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I don't want to die repeatedly, but the only negative consequence is just dying. That sounds worse than it actually is. But I won't lose any stuff. I have no armor. I'm just sort of here. And the mobs are still not there. So that's good. Not for getting bones for the dog, though. That might be a good incentive to stay up all night. Just to fight some skeletons. Yeah, that means I should probably make a shield first with all of my new iron. Get plenty of coal for a furnace and torches. That's good. This is off to a great start. Okay. Let's just make a furnace before we do anything else, so I can start smelting my 8 iron already. We don't even need that much coal in there. Make some torches. Now, can I light up more of my whole area? Well, I'm still at this height, so that nothing goes up here. Let's light up the outside a little bit. Ow. 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 That caught me off guard. I only knew it was a berry bush hurting me because of the sound effects. Yeah, with torch placement, maybe this whole loop's gonna become my base. But then there's still the random hole in the middle of it. Nah, I'll have to work around. Let's put some torches outside here. This is really not that effective torch coverage, but I'm not planning on going outside after dark yet, so I'll wait for night to show when I'm actually gonna, or where I'm gonna need torches. Yeah. Let's start putting in some walls. Some very improvised walls. Doesn't exactly look nicest, but it's fine. Although maybe I should add a door. At least having a door would be good. Then I can expand that. Fill another block there. Because of the big hole in the ceiling and the floor, I will just portion this off into a room for now. And then I can expand it later. I am using my wood very quickly. And I forgot this was a different type of wood. Oh well. Improvising. This is just a quick thing for now. Although if the audio turns out good, we could go for more if you guys are interested. At the moment, this is literally the first day. I do not have high standards for myself. Now for some doors. Which I happen to have just enough wood for. Wow. I was cutting that close. I have no clue what time of day it is in here. That party's a little unsettling. I don't know why I'm doing them in the zombie-proof doors. This is on easy mode. That is not gonna be a concern. Maybe I need to prevent something from pathing some way. I don't know. We'll figure out what we're doing with that later. For now, I'm just happy to have a roof over my head and torches in a little sort of room. Plus, I can mine for copper, since that's not totally useless now. And the improvised wall actually looks pretty cool. I like that. It's used of different woods. It is getting darker. I can use this time to start shaping this into more of a house. Maybe get some more iron if I'm lucky. And then maybe tomorrow I go out looking for sheep. It's been pretty quiet around here except for that dog. Yeah, I'm gonna mine a little more. Then I can worry about getting a shovel to deal with the dirt and widening that path up there. Doing this one thing at a time. Why am I doing the ceiling now when I could be mining for resources? I have priorities, and I don't even understand them all the time. And there goes my pickaxe. It's time to make more pickaxes. And it is dark out there, but nothing is trying to kill me. I like my little hole in the ground. Okay, I've got iron. Let's smelt some of the copper. Ooh, an apple. I was not paying attention when I got that. Yes, pickaxes. I can focus. Not gonna make an iron pick yet. Don't need it yet. And I don't want to use up all of my iron straight away. I'll replace that in a moment. Now, what level do I want my floor at? Maybe I just fill in that little hole. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Use cobble for now, and then actually make things look good later. For now, I just want to be able to walk without jumping up blocks every so often. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a food supply. Guess I could plant those berries. But yeah, as soon as the sun rises, I think it's time for a food and sheep quest. Ooh, pumpkins! Not the most immediately edible. Ooh, salmon. I can eat salmon. Don't know how long it takes to hit them with a wooden axe, but... Where'd they go? There they are. Okay, 2 hits. That's not bad. There's a drowned over there. 2 drowned over there. Oh, I heard something. 1 fish is definitely something. Oh, and there's more copper over there. I don't really care about that. And also, I probably should have brought one of my stacks of cobble just to pillar when I need to. Guess I'm getting some dirt. Just slowly. I really do need to make that shovel. And almost at the top. And I got some leaf litter. Hold my wooden axe just in case there's something around here that wants to eat me. Pig. Normally I wouldn't kill mobs this close to my house because then it's so much harder to bring food sources nearby. But I am hungry and desperate. And there's a sheep. Please give me wool. Please say there are more of you. And the sun's setting. That's not good. Sheep. I need a bed. But that means I also need to chop a tree. And I'm too hungry to run. Okay. Bread. Forgot. Got bread. Okay, I gotta kill 2 sheep. And break some wood before it's fully dark. Get over here. Okay, I've got my wool. Now, a tree. It's nice that there's a whole herd of cows over here. I will be remembering that. Okay. Wood. Planks. Crafting table. And bed. Okay, no sleep. Sleep. Whew. Just in time. And then I'm gonna pick this stuff up. It's useful to have. And I don't like leaving floating trees, so I'll deal with that. And that is a lot of cows. Gonna be very useful in making an enchanting table. And also getting a solid food supply. Actually, yeah. I'll just leave those closer cows. And use my wooden axe to go after these further ones. Just so I don't have to worry about food for a while. I should probably also get some seeds, which appeared right on cue there. And there's some pigs. Ooh, village! That helps. I didn't even have to slaughter the sheep if I ran further. Ow. And there goes my axe. Punching a cow is not very effective. These guys like to run. But... oh yeah, copper tools exist too. I can make a copper axe. I was just thinking I don't want to use up my iron just to make a cow slaying axe. That feels a little wasteful until I have steady supply of iron. But copper? I don't care that much about copper, and it's everywhere. Get over here. So many cows in this plain. Get over here. I'm normally better at this. I don't really have much PvP practice, but I do have a lot of practice fighting cows. Which, I know they don't fight back, and that is a very sad statement to make. But, I mean, I've gotten good at being efficient at taking them down, instead of chasing them around everywhere. I think that's what I mean to say. I like cows. I also don't want to chase them everywhere when I need beef. That's a lot of sheep colors in one place. Maybe I should grab some pumpkins at some point. For now, let's loot this village. And there's always the easy option of moving in here, but I like my hole in the ground. I am going back. That's a bed. I could take the bed, but I don't need to take the bed. Pink sheep. Wild pink sheep. Naturally occurring. Sheep. Sheep, hello. I have found you. Can I see your face? Hi. Hey. Stop running. Okay, I'll put away the axe. Mine's not better. Mushroom. There we go. Hi. Hello. Bye. Get back to the houses. I hope that sheep stays safe. Happy to see them. Always love it when you run into one of them. Doesn't happen often, but it has happened several times for me. And I get just as excited every time. Ooh, beehive. Alright, it's good to know that's there. And that looks like a very dark hole. That sounds like my computer fan's getting a little loud again. Hope I've adjusted the audio thresholds to not let that through to your end. We will find out in editing. Now, let's see if you've got anything valuable. Ooh. Ooh. Anyway, I'm here to raid your chest. Obsidian? 5 pieces? That's pretty good. And an iron sword and helmet. I was missing a helmet. There we go. Fully armored up. Now let's put that in my hand so that I actually have something to defend myself with. If I ran outside with nothing but a wooden axe. Not my smartest move. Oh. Give me that back. More beds. More chests. Lots of food. This is great. I won't starve. Would normally go after all this with a hoe, but I'm feeling lazy, which means it's going slower. Would the lazy option actually be to do the thing that gets it done quicker? And then you can have more time to not do it? I don't know. Oh, I forgot I was experimenting with a texture pack, and it automatically stays on when I switch worlds. Yeah, spoilers for my work in progress murder drones themed Golem pack. Because I watched that show a couple weeks ago, right around the same time Copper Golems were released. And the short little heights of those guys reminded me, like, I made the connection to worker drones. And then it's like, hey, if the Copper Golems are worker drones, murder drone Iron Golem, I think it's looking pretty good. I haven't added any shading to it yet. But overall, just the color blocking and the fact that, like, I only imported this file at this point in time just to test to make those claws didn't look horrible or break the entire model. But they work. So, you get to see this guy with just the blank colors, no shading or texturing. Just solid black. With a little bit of coat seam. Hello. Oh yeah, I managed to take off the nose in that. Glad it didn't break the whole model without me having to actually edit anything. All I did was just remove the color there. It's not registering as a broken texture like a previous pack I made did when I messed with shapes. Now, let's see if I can get up there before the sun sets. And maybe I should eat some more bread. And when I'm in a village, I absolutely like to be diligent about sleeping on time. Because I don't want zombies to spawn and try to kill all the villagers. Because, sure, villagers go inside, but a lot of them are really terrible at doing that. And I'd rather they not all die in one night. Even in easy mode, villages can empty out so quickly. This village is so close, I want to have trading partners nearby. And also don't want to make that guy's workload too heavy. Can I sleep now? Yes. Also, I've got wheat to make more bread. A lot of it. Only one seed, so I should probably get some more of that. But not too hard to get seeds, especially in a plains biome like this. Not so much my home forest, but I'm over here, so as long as I just whack grass as I walk around, I'll get seeds eventually. Eventually. Normally I have more seeds by now. There we go. That took longer than usual. More seeds. There's the firefly bushes, and I think you can just pick those up by punching them. I'll test it with one, and if I can, I'll pick up the other. Otherwise, I'm coming back with shears. These are very nice decoration. Yay, bushes! Anyway, I'm pretty sure I didn't finish going through the village. I should head back over there. Anything interesting here? Other than my repeated torch placement? Ooh, emeralds. Someone left their door open. Okay, let's go down this way first. I don't think there's a chest in there, but I could be wrong. Yeah, no chest in this building. Ooh, horses! And saddles are craftable now. What's that sound I heard? I recognized it, and then I forgot what I heard. Oh, horse, of course. Of course it's a horse. I can ride you, but I have no saddle. I'll be back someday. I will return. Ooh, bat. Where'd you come from? Did I just see the plant I wanted to pick up? Oh no, it's the new grasses. Those are cool though. Don't have shears yet. Thought I saw something, but it's just very square dirt. Right now, I'm just sort of exploring at random. Might come across something. Ooh, more firefly bushes. I'm not planning on going far. I might get distracted and run off into the woods. But shouldn't, like, hopefully I won't get myself lost. And if I do, it's not the end of the world. I slept in the village bed. And I have to keep inventory on. I generally don't use dying as a way to find my back. A way to find my way back. But if I do die, that isn't certain doom. I won't have to find my way back to wherever I got lost. You know, I don't feel like picking up more pumpkins. That's good enough. Where's the sun? Oh, it's only noon. So many horses, no saddles in sight. Although that is pretty normal to me. But still, the fact that saddles are craftable and I don't know how. Turtle! That's just, like, it'd be nice if I knew what I was doing with new stuff. But I have not looked at. Oh, that was close. Anyway, I haven't looked it up, and I'm not going to right now. Ooh. Okay. Anyway, there's a turtle. This isn't the most turtley spot I would imagine. But there's sand, and there's water not too far away. So I guess they're happy. But the pink sheep really moving up this hill. I'm worried they're gonna get lost or fall down a hole or something. There's some pretty steep cliffs around here. Be careful. Where are you going? Don't fall in a hole. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna go inside. Get out of the rain for a minute. I do not remember. Yeah, I don't think I've been here. It's a nice house. I like it. Now, unfortunately, because of the rain, I have no clue what time of day it is, or if I'll make it back to my place before it comes night. So, guess I'll just hunker down here for a bit. So, I finally checked the time, and it turns out I've been playing for nearly an hour at this point. So, I think I'll just spend the night here in this little house. It rains out the window. I've had a lot of fun. This is definitely gonna be a series. There's no way I'm not coming back here. So I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!